from the city of brotherly love. MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball on the show next. Yovani Gallardo will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, it hasn't been a great year for him so far. I mean, he's had some ups and some downs. He's had some decent games, some poor games. An ERA in the 4s. That tells me the story of his season has been inconsistency.
Striding in, Ben Revere. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. A stolen base total leads the ball club. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Harold, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a rocky start in this homestand. I mean, you're 1-3. You only won 1 game in 4. The fans are a little restless. This is a big game to win right here. To really just kind of get some foundation of winning back in your blood.
With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I like it. Hard line drive on the fastball, hit off the fastball, and good things happen.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. First delivery to him on the way. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matt, Clyde's known for that low strike, man. Sometimes maybe even a tad bit low on the knees. But as a hitter, if you know what he's going to call, it's okay. You can respect that. Just be consistent, Clyde. That's all.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
This guy's got a tremendous curveball. He just froze the hitter right there. Did you see that?
The 1-2 coming from Gallardo. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 1-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Escalona moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth, shortstop, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And there's ball one.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
2 out with the man at first. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here's Gallardo now with the 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Jay on the run. And the inning is over. Great start to the outing here for Yovani Gallardo. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Jeremy Hellickson, the right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's been throwing the ball really well his last 3 outings. In the last 3 outings, he's allowing just less than a base runner an inning. When you do that, you're going to win games, and that's the key to his success in the last 3 games so far.
Stepping in, Jeff Escalona. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Jeff Escalona.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. HR, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They're on a nice little run. Winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Well, Matt, that 500 is like the magic number. Now, they won their last game. Now they're 1 under 500. If you get to 500, you feel like, okay, now we can start to build something special. But you got to get to that 500 mark. That's why this game is so important. They win today, they're at 500.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And the pitch on 2-1. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And this will be out of reach for Castro. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
Coming in for his first at-bat, Anthony Rendon. And we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
That was 2 very good takes. I mean, those pitches are just right there, nibbled on the corners, just missed, but he had the patience to lay off them.
Nobody out, runner on first. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about
Batting
walking
third,
that guy. He's
the
capable of
shortstop,
taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Stepping into the box, Maikel Franco. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. He's set. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1 on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. On the ground for Castro. This could be two. One there on to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the one out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box now, Kirk Neuenheis. Pitch popped up, calling for it. La Stella. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Maikel Franco. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Standing in, Edmund London. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. Set to deliver the 0-1. Ball one. Runners at the corners, two men out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Shuck is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Phillies leave a couple. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate, Junior Lake. He'll lead things off here against Giovanni Gallardo.
21, Junior Lake.
First pitch on its way from Gallardo. In there for strike one, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right, but foul.
Well, when you're hitting with two strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Ready with the 0-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Neuenheis comes on now, and he has it one down.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Phillies. In this day and age, with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed, standard baseball.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. No score here as we play inning number 2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Jay looks up. And it's gone. Miguel Montero, a solo home run. Number 17 for him on the season, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Yeah, this guy continues to impress with his bat. He's playing the most demanding position in the game, the position that takes the most out of you mentally and physically, and he's putting up these kind of offensive numbers. Catchers like that are like unicorns. Super rare.
Stepping into the box, J.B. Shuck. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Zobrist. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Settling in now, Aaron Talley, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First offering on its way. And that misses, ball 1.
1 ball. No strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
So striding forward now, Jeremy Hellickson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A called strike over the outside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Chicago. In now is John Jay, currently 3rd on the team in stolen bases, so we'll see if he gets an opportunity to do any running in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Strike 2.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Now batting, Ben Zobrist. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. One now to Zobrist. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Ben Revere. He's a nice defender. Now, he doesn't throw real well, but what he does to compensate for that, he charges the ball real nice. But he can still go back and make a catch if he needs to.
Now in the box, Woody Francis. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Grounded foul. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Revere is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting ninth, pitcher Giovanni Gallardo.
Standing in, Giovanni Gallardo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hellickson pauses. First pitch on the way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 left for Philadelphia. It remains 1-0. Back here in Philadelphia, home of the Liberty Bell, the cheesesteak sandwich, and the Phillies. Striding in once again, Ben Revere. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ben Revere.
Into the windup and the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that's in there. Base hit. Digging in to try it again. Tommy La Stella, a base hit in his first trip. A check at the bag by Gallardo. Runner back safely. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Revere rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scores.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
In now, Anthony Rizzo towards second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Stepping in now, Starlin Castro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. One out and a runner on third. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Neuenhuis coming in, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Coming to the plate now, Jeff Escalona. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jeff Escalona.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Here it comes. Fouled back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Anthony Rendon is on deck. Hit out towards second. And a good throw gets him. 1 gone. And with 1 away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. In now is Anthony Rendon. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep. And you can forget about it. This ball is gone. Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Phillies have cut the lead in half. It's now a 2-1 game.
And he even knew he got away with one here. He was late on the pitch, barely catching up to it, but he has enough strength to muscle it off the foul pole for a homer. Cheap? No way. That's impressive.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Standing in now, Michael Franco. He swings and grounds it to short. Castro's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Kirk Neuenheis.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kirk Neuenheis. He popped out in his first trip. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Pellichan's ready. Here he comes on 2-0. And this will be fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Very weakly on the ground. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in, Edmund London. He's set, and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
One-0 count. Here it is. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The 2-2 one more time. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
That's what happens when you put the ball in play. 3-2 count, you start the runner, he puts the ball in play, now you're sitting first and third. Love it.
Shane.
In now is John Jay. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Phillies get 1 in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's the Cubs 2 and the Phillies 1. Junior Lake standing in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Fielder number 21, Junior Lake.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. The 1-2 coming from Gallardo. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Struck well, but the leadoff man set down to begin inning number 4. So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th, and stepping in now is the catcher Miguel Montero. Montero waits. Now the pitch, and he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Ground ball left side. Fielded by Rendon. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready for another chance? J.B. Shuck. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. Gallardo has got it, and the side is retired. So a great half inning of work by Yovani Gallardo. He's still on the short end of a 2-1 score. Here's Ben Zobrist now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Leading off the 4th inning, second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. hits this one hard the other way. Listella with a sliding stop in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Woody Francis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Woody Francis. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Seared down the first baseline. Oh, look at the stop by Rizzo. How about that?
The pitcher, number 50, Giovanni Gallardo.
Digging in, Giovanni Gallardo. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 2-1. Now to the plate, Aaron Talley. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Aaron Talley.
Here comes the first pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both of these guys have shown a decent fastball. Each has touched 93 so far on the gun. In now, Jeremy Hellickson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Rendon down at third. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Well, you can't fault the effort by the first baseman there. He did his best to make the save, stretching to his backhand side. He just can't quite close the glove on it, so it'll go down as a throwing error.
Here's Ben Revere. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Oh, that's a good looking curveball to hit right there. That ball's coming right into you. So maybe he's measuring him and looking for another one this pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 1-2 pitch. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. And this one's in the dirt. And a heads-up play to get back to first, as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tommy La Stella. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on, and you knew he was going to waste a pitch right there, 0-2. But right now you can still make him chase out of the zone, and you got a chance to get out of this jam.
1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. But this will be foul. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Now another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Digging in once again,
Leading off for
Jeff
the Phillies.
Escalona. He'll lead
Left
things
fielder,
off here in this 1-run
Jeff
contest.
Escalona.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. 2-0 now.
Those first two pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And this is fouled at the plate. Set to deal on 2-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
In now is Anthony Rendon.
He swings and lines it to left,
but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box now, Michael Franco. As he takes one in tight, had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Late has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Phillies down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch on its way from Gallardo. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
That misses. 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
3-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Here's Starlin Castro, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. On the ground up the middle. The second for one. On to first to complete the double play.
The right fielder,
Hey, it's hard to
21.
do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Into the box, Junior Lake. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Here's Gallardo now with the 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ready for another chance. Kirk Neuenhuis due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First pitch of the at bat. And a fastball just a bit high. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Inside and low, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Edmund London waits on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The next 3-2. And he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, there's only a 1-run question to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Striding in once again, Edmund London. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. drilled right back up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Well, that single moves the runner to third base. Now they're first and third. They haven't done much this game. This is a big opportunity for them to capitalize.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And that's going to do it now for the starter, Jeremy Hellickson. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Brent Ferris takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the sixth inning.
Brent Ferris.
Stepping in now, John Jay.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And a tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2.
Well, he comes up with a big RBI single right there, and now we're starting all over. Right where we started, tie ball game.
And Sobre.
In now, Ben Zobrist, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Into the box now, Woody Francis, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. He'll throw home with it. They get the force at the plate. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
The pitcher, number 50.
Adrian Beltre has grabbed a bat now, so it appears he'll hit for the pitcher, Gallardo.
Number 29, Adrian Beltre.
And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike. 0-1. Comes into this one at 271. 14 homers and 32 driven in. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. La Stella is over near the railing as he makes the catch to retire the side. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Matt McCormick is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Montero. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Montero waits. Now the pitch. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Here it comes on 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right, and that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Into the box, J.B. Shuck tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rendon has room in foul territory, and this will land foul. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. One gone.
Up next for the Cubs, second baseman.
Ready once again, Aaron Talley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way, and he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
A pause and the 0-2, and this one gets away. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Jorge Soler will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Soler.
And this one runs up high, ball one. 276 the average coming in for him. 16 homers, 56 runs batted in.
Scrappy 9-hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's now with 2 outs. He's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way. We'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Game hanging in the balance. The 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly, and we are tied 2-2. Adam Ottavino gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Adam Ottavino.
Digging in to try it again, Jeff Escalona. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Jeff Escalona.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Line drive to center field. Revere patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Shuck is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop, Michael Franco.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Franco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Score remains 2-2. Brian Morris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
57, Brian.
Here's Ben Revere, and this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Oh, and he misses it.
Man, this is the stuff they teach you when you're a kid. You've got to call it. Looked like there was some miscommunication out there, and nobody made the play. That's a gift to the other team.
0-1, here's the pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. Here it comes, 0-2. Popped up. Rendon is over. He's got it 1 away. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. Ready for another shot now. Tommy La Stella, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher to make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
1 out, nobody on. And that's in there. 3-1. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch, and he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and Rizzo gets on top of one and sends it in the air out to deep right field. Gone! And that 2-run home run delivers an 8th inning lead. A 2-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo, number 22 on the year, and it gives the Cubs a 4-2 lead.
This is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, he's their go-to guy, and this is just one example in a long line of many. He's fun to watch.
Ryan Webb is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Ryan Webb. The batter, number
Here's
13,
Starlin Castro.
shortstop.
As he'll watch a slider that
Castro.
runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Junior Lake standing in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. Runners off for second. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and he'll get back in safely. Oh and 1, here it comes. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Miguel Montero will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 out with the man at first. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Oh and 2, here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Escalona is after it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's now 4-2 Chicago. Pedro Strop is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
Jason Angelis has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
17, Jason Angelis.
So digging in now, Kirk Neuenhuis. And he will not be seeing the usual suspect close this game out as he's been given the day off by his manager to get a little rest.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another. Stepping into the box, Edmund London. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Lets it fly. 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
Tell you what, Matt, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Ready with the 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now is John Jay. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Matt, he's one pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2.
Oh, that is too good a pitch to throw right there. 2 strikes, a fastball right in his wheelhouse. He missed it. He probably won't get another one like that again.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Ken Giles enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. In now, J.B. Shuck. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
J.B. Shuck.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
1-0 pitch on the way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Ready with the 1-2. Soft liner out toward left center. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
Well, they came in this half inning hoping they could add some insurance to their lead. Nothing better than getting that first guy on to get things going.
Standing in now, Aaron Talley, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Push to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, when your average is down that low, you'll take any kind of hit. He'll take that all day long right there.
Wellington Castillo will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Ben Revere, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Here it comes on 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Stepping up to the plate, Jason Angelis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Working to keep them in the game here. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Here's the 0-2, and he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Cubs strand a couple as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Hector Rondon is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Hector Rondon.
Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Number 18.
And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Revere is under it. 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Woody Francis.
Into the box now, Woody Francis. Now the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and you talked down. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Castro is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Brock Holt will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
4-2 the final score today. Adam Ottavino wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Hector Rondon closes the door for the save, his 28th on the season. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For Philadelphia, 2 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base.